This series of videos has been filmed in an IATF 16949 certified supplier who is involved in the manufacture of a wide range of rivets used for automotive and non-automotive applications. They also design and manufacture equipment used in rivet insertion. The video shows extract of simulated IATF 16949 audits focused on the organization's quality management system processes. Watch this video and see if the auditor is undertaking the audit effectively. As always, we welcome feedback and comments.
Okay, so as part of the IATF audit, I'm following through the processes. We're here at heat treat. So can you explain to me a little bit about the heat treat process?
Okay, so heat treat is where we heat treat the rivets. We put the rivets into the main hopper here, goes up into the main hopper, through a wash cycle, into a hardness furnace, into a quench pit, into another wash cycle, and then into a tempering furnace.
And I see here in your control plan, you have some special requirements when you're doing changeovers and stuff like that. Can you describe that process to me and how you make sure that maybe there's no old material in there or...
So process between batches is we put a batch of nuts in between each batch just to clean out any residue that's in the furnaces.
And do you know, as part of this process, is there any customer specific requirements?
So we work to a CQI 9 standard.
And do you know who requires that?
Not stopping it.
That's fine. Follow up with that. And I see here, so you try not to run product that's too close together.
Yes. Yeah.
But what happens if, for some reason, you do have to schedule product that's light right after one another? Is there a special process for that?
There is, yes. So we try and leave a gap time between the process. If the gap time shrinks during the process, we would then store both batches at the end, double check and make sure that they are separated. If not, we would then put that on hold, and then that would be checked by quality.
And who's doing the double check?
It's the quality department.
Quality.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow up. Thank you.
In this audit, the auditor is auditing the process of heat treatment of rivets. When auditing this type of process, the key part of the audit should focus on the process controls to ensure that the defined product requirements, in this case, for example, the rivet hardness, are met. And also the controls are in place to maintain traceability and prevent contamination between the different batches of rivets. The auditor asked the auditee for an overview of the process before focusing on the control of the batch changeover process to ensure that there is no contamination between batches. He questioned customer-specific requirements and was told that CQI 19 was a requirement, but made no effort to follow up to look for evidence of the last CQI 19 audit, the results, and any actions arising. During the audit, the auditor reviewed no objective evidence. He just accepted verbal evidence without following up on this. This is really not effective auditing. The reason this audit was not effective could be due to the auditor lack of technical experience of the heat treatment process. As we mentioned in the earlier video in this series, when undertaking a manufacturing process audit, whether it be internal, second or third party, it is a requirement the auditor has sufficient technical understanding of the process. This should be recorded as part of the documented information related to auditor competency. It is also important to remember that competency can be achieved by education, training, or experience.